Good morning, Paul here. I'm in my backyard on this beautiful winter's day. It's the shortest day of the year today, but the sun is shining. We're reading out of the book of Acts, chapter 9, from the Passion Translation, and from verse 32. As Peter was ministering from place to place, he visited God's devoted ones in the village of Lydda. He met a man there called Aeneas, who had been paralysed and bedridden for 8 years. Peter said to him, "Aeneas, Jesus the Anointed One instantly and divinely heals you. Now get up and make your bed." Wow, to be able to walk so closely with the Lord and speak with such authority would have been amazing to watch. All at once he stood to his feet, and when all the people of Lydda and Sharon saw him, they became believers in the Lord. What a wonderful way to spread the good news of Jesus, to be able to heal people in his name. Verse 36, Peter raises the dead. Now there was a follower of Jesus who lived in Joppa. Her Aramaic name was Tabitha, which means gazelle. She lived her life doing kind things for others and serving the poor. But then she became very ill and died. After the disciples prepared her body for burial, they laid her in an upstairs room. When the believers heard that Peter was nearby in Lydda, they sent 2 men with an urgent message for him to come without delay. So Peter went with them back to Joppa, and upon arriving they led him to the upper room. There were many widows standing next to Peter weeping. One after another they showed him the tunics and the other garments that Tabitha had made to bless others. Peter made them all leave the room. Then he knelt down and prayed. Turning to the dead body, he said, "Tabitha, rise up." At once she opened her eyes, and seeing Peter, she sat up. He took her by the hand and helped her to her feet. Then he called for the believers and all the widows to come and see that she was alive. The news spread all over the city of Joppa, and many believed in the Lord. Peter remained in Joppa for several more days as a guest at the house of Simon the tanner. And I've been there to the house of Simon in Joppa. When we travelled to Israel, our tour actually took us to the house of Simon there on the coast, and lovely big old stone building, and it was lovely to be where Peter had been. So there's our reading today from the book of Acts. What a wonderful testimony that is, to be so full of the glory of God, to be so close to Jesus, and to be able to speak with such authority that you can raise someone from the dead. Hallelujah. And hundreds of people came to the Lord after hearing that testimony. Now, you get into the Word yourself. May the Spirit of God get into you as you read it. God bless you. See you later now.